안녕하세요. My name is Kevin Felix Chan, which makes my initials KFC, and I am the past program director at the WFUNA Youth Camp Korea. I have taught several of these camps before. I graduated from UCLA with a degree in political science, and I worked as a manager at a large telecom company straight out of undergraduate. And now I help teach students from around the world through my education company, Best Delegate. So when I first started doing Model UN, I was one of those delegates who was really shy. I would visibly shake in front of people. I would write out my entire speech because I wasn't sure what to say. And I would try to hide behind my speech because I was so scared to see people in my audience. But I eventually got so much better through practice in Model UN and practice in terms of public speaking and debate. And by the time I was a senior in university, I got to speak at the United Nations General Assembly Hall and introduce the real Secretary General, Ban Ki-moon, in front of 2,400 people at the UN General Assembly Hall. So I went from being that shy kid when I was a high school student and improving to being someone who can speak at the actual United Nations. And that's why I really believe in Model United Nations and in the WFUNA Youth Camp, because it can help people who are shy to become confident public speakers and leaders. So I have a lot of good memories from WFUNA Youth Camp Korea, but I think the last day is usually the most memorable because during the daytime, that's when the students finally have their debate tournament or when they finally have like their Model UN conference, and they get to put all the skills they learned throughout the week to the test. And they learn how to make speeches, you see them debate, you see them make very good arguments based off research and knowledge of world issues, and it's just wonderful to see that light bulb go off in their head and they realize, wow, I can do this, I'm good at this, and everyone around me, all these other students are equally passionate about solving world issues. So that's just very exciting to see. And then in the evenings, we have the banquet, and it's usually very bittersweet and very sad because these students have made friends from throughout Korea and from around the world, and they're going to all leave the camp, and it's very sad because these are going to be some of their lifelong friends, but they realize, wow, we are part of a bigger community and we can change the world, and this camp is not the last time we're going to see each other. And even though we've developed such a great bond from all the friendships we've made throughout the week, it's a lifelong journey of learning. And so I think the last day of the WFUNA Youth Camp is usually the most memorable because everyone's going to miss each other. I highly encourage everyone to join this summer's WFUNA Youth Camp Korea. The summer program is very debate intensive, and students will be learning from the best debaters from around the world who teach them many skills in argumentation, in debate, in making presentations, and in research. And these are very useful skills, not just for college, but also for a career and for those who want to make a change around the world. And so I highly encourage everyone to attend the program. The topic of the summer is going to be human rights, and these are topics that are very important to Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, and it's very important that students learn it so that they can go on and make a difference in the world.